Kilo Uniform for, Kilo November for Uniform Oscar India.
Roger, Roger, what's the name there?
Roger, Roger, what's the name there?
Name is Adam. I'm here in Bowling Green, Kentucky, set up with a Wolf River coil and a XIEGUE-6100.
Okay, Adam, and you're in Kentucky. And what was that radio again, slowly?
You're in Kentucky. And what was that radio again, slowly?
I'm on a XIEGUE-6100 running 5 watts right now.
Okay, you're running a QRP, but come up on that mic and tell me the radio one more time.
QRP, but come up on that mic and tell me the radio one more time.
It is a XIEGUE-6100. XIEGUE-6100.
I'm copying VADU-6100. Is that a Roger?
I'm copying VADU-6100. Is that a Roger?
All right, I'm up on 10 watts now. It's a XIEGUE-6100 from, like the G90, but this is the 6100 model.
Ah, Roger that. Oh, yeah, I know that radio. That's a tongue twister, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, I know that radio. That's a tongue twister, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit over QRP, like this.
Now, how far have you wrestled that RF level up? How high is your RF level right at the moment?
Up. How high is your RF level right at the moment?
I got it turned up to 10 watts on the external battery right now.
Yes, sir, 10 watts. All right, tell me about your antenna system for about 10 seconds, and let me see if I can find a better path for us, Roger.
About 10 seconds, and let me see if I can find a better path for us, Roger.
Yes. Wolf River coil now, big radio, and a little bit of RG316 coax, about 20 feet of it.
Roger that. That's I'm on my Georgia SDR at the moment, Roger.
I'm on my Georgia SDR at the moment, Roger.
Did you say you were in Georgia?
No, we're basically up around Louisville, Kentucky. We're just across the river from Louisville on the Indiana side of the Ohio River. The transmitter is, receiver right now is down in Georgia, the Georgia SDR, Roger.
Receiver right now is down in Georgia, the Georgia SDR, Roger.
Oh, I copy, Georgia SDR, gotcha.
Roger. Now, we've played games with that radio before. Why don't you just turn that volume all the way up and let me hear you?
Radio before. Why don't you just turn that volume all the way up and let me hear you?
I'm actually still figuring out some of the settings of this thing, so this is about all I can do. Let me see if I can find the ALC on here.
Well, it's looking pretty good. If that mic level is all the way up, you're still sounding A-OK, Roger.
Well, it's all the way up. You're still sounding A-OK, Roger.
All right, I think I got the mic gain going up a little bit. How's that?
Yes, sir. I would say your average percent of peak modulation now is around 80 to 85%. So you're just about up to a regular radio modulation level, Roger.
Just about up to a regular radio modulation level, Roger.
All right, let's try this now. How about this?
Okay, so tell me about the best thing you like about your radio for about 10 seconds. So let me listen to you.
What's the best thing you like about your radio for about 10 seconds? So let me listen to you.
All right, well, there's not really much stock, aside from stock. I'm just using the external hand mic, playing around with the gain on it. That's about it. I'm just running off a 30 amp hour lithium-ion battery here, or lithium-ion phosphate.
Yeah, roger that, Adam. Why don't you pull that mic to the corner of your lips and talk across it? Pull that mic to the corner of your lips and talk across it, Roger.
Pull that mic to the corner of your lips and talk across it, Roger.
How does this sound to you?
Yeah, I think that's going to be better. It minimizes noise levels that way. External noises, your mouth noises and stuff, when you talk across it, Roger.
Your mouth noises and stuff when you talk across it, Roger.
I copy that. I'm actually looking at trying to order one of the Beetle headsets, trying to replace a little hand mic. I'm not a huge fan of using hand mics.
Roger, Roger. Well, if you can find an electret condenser mic, that would be the best thing. It would be the most articulated mic that you could use on that radio, provided that radio would give you some DC on your main audio line, Roger?
DC on your main audio line, Roger?
Yeah, I do believe that is a possibility to do this. I believe it can help the internal powered mics and the dynamic mics.
Roger, Roger. So let's see here. Why don't you give me a little more audio and let me know the best thing you like about ham radio, and we'll get some more recording for you.
About ham radio, and we'll get some more recording for you.
Let's see. For preparedness. I live in Bowling Green, like I said, and you probably heard about the tornadoes a couple years ago. That was actually the first time I'd been back on the radio in over a year, but I had my kit who hooked it up when we were out of power. Was able to get news and audio from some of the other local hams on the repeater when make sure that the tornado wasn't going to make a second round towards my house.
Roger. Well, gosh, we want to do the anti-tornado dance around there and make sure we shoo all those tornadoes away. We don't need those at all, Roger.
Shoo all those tornadoes away. We don't need those at all, Roger.
Definitely don't need any more. We've had too many. It seems like my house is right in the middle of a new tornado alley.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And gosh, are you using an infed antenna?
Yes, sir. And gosh, are you using an infed antenna?
No, it's a Wolf River Coils vertical. The silver, I think it's the Silver Bullet 1000 with the loaded coil at the base.
Give me a little audio. I have a vertical antenna. I'm just wondering if I might be able to copy you better vertically. So give me a little audio for about 15 seconds, and let me switch to my local receiver and my vertical antenna. Roger?
Let me switch to my local receiver and my vertical antenna. Roger?
All right, I got it. Ham radio kit that I had laying around in the lab. Bruno, you want to take a moment and talk? Bruno doesn't want to talk on the radio.
Roger, Roger, sir. Well, I'll get the Gorilla Tape and taper down. I think you're doing perfectly like that. I did not have any copy at all on my local vertical antenna, nor I have three 10-foot vertical magnetic loops. I had no copy there, and I also have a dipole antenna, which I had no copy on, so I'm only copying you on the Georgia SDR, Roger?
So I'm only copying you on the Georgia SDR, Roger?
I hear that. Yeah, I'm in a very bad location right here. I'm right next to a large metal office building and a large metal freezer storage container and safety dumpsters. This is a terrible place to set up, but it was the only spot I had that actually had enough room to throw off the radio.
Yeah, roger that, Adam. Well, gosh, let me say 73 to you, sir. I think you'll enjoy your recording. There's a chevron on the right side of my set that shows you where I am, and I've run through quite a few receive situations, and you can see them, what the results are. You can hear the audio as I switch through them looking for you, and I usually have come back to my Georgia SDR. So we'll say 73, Adam. You have a great afternoon and a beautiful weekend. Roger?
73, Adam. You have a great afternoon and a beautiful weekend, Roger.
Excuse me, how exactly would I find the audio? I think I might have missed that part earlier.
Yes, sir. Go to YouTube and do a call letter search for Kilo Charlie 9 Victor Kilo Victor, followed by the word logbook. That's KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook on a YouTube search. That should bring up this recording. It'll be cut number 1 in a series of 3,000 Qso-Vlog air check recordings, and I'll have it uploaded by noon tomorrow, Roger.
Air check recordings, and I'll have it uploaded by noon tomorrow, Roger.
Was that Kilo Charlie 9 Victor Kilo Victor?
Yeah, that's a Roger. KC9VKV, Kilo Charlie 9 Victor Kilo Victor. Roger, Roger.
Kilo Charlie 9 Victor Kilo Victor. Roger, Roger.
All right, I found your logbook page on YouTube. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir, and I'll have this recording uploaded by noon tomorrow. So, 73, Adam, and we'll catch you later. So if you get a chance, join us next Friday. We'd love to have you. And with all that being said, we got to get out of here and return this frequency back to normal amateur radio use. This is KC9VKV and the Qso-Vlog net clear.